You're looking online for an attorney and you see all these great verdicts that the attorney has achieved. Is that the right attorney for you? You have to know one thing before you pick up the phone to call. Would you like to know what that one thing is? Come join me. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. I'm about ready to head out to a black tie wedding with my wife, and I just wanted to share this quick information with you. You know, when you go online, you look for information about which attorney is right for you to handle your medical malpractice matter, your wrongful death matter, or your accident matter here in New York. You're going to find attorneys and their websites proclaiming that they have achieved great verdicts. And I have to tell you, it is wonderful that an attorney can achieve great verdicts and tell the world about it. And they should, rightfully so. And it would be important for you to know that an attorney has achieved great results because of their experience and what they've accomplished. But here's one thing that you have to ask every single attorney who has achieved great verdicts. How much money did the client actually walk away with? You may think that just because the lawyer achieved a great verdict means that the client ultimately walked away with that amount of money. $10 million verdict, $25 million verdict, $100 million verdict. Well, here's the process about what happens when you achieve a stunning result like that and achieve a multi-million-dollar verdict. The first thing that happens is that the defense attorney is going to ask the trial judge to immediately throw out the verdict as being against the weight of the evidence. If that doesn't work, the defense is going to say, "Judge, we want you to reduce the amount that's been awarded because we don't think that the verdict is justified by the facts and the evidence in the case." If the judge reduces that amount of money, I can pretty much guarantee that the defense still will be unhappy. And they will then take the case up on appeal, asking the appellate court, the next highest level court, to then reduce the award or throw the award out. Now, here's what happens when the case is appealed. The appellate court has a number of different options, and at least 5 of them. I want to share with you 5 of them, what can happen. Number 1, they can leave the verdict as the jury decided. Number 2, they can decide that the amount of money that's awarded was not sufficient and in fact increase the award. Number 3, they can decide that the amount of money was too high and in fact lower it. Number 4, they can decide that the amount of money is totally not justified and throw the case out and direct all the parties back to the trial judge to then retry the case on damages and how much compensation you're going to get. And number 5, they could decide that the case does not justify an award and in fact throw the entire case out and you're done and finished. Now, the reality is that many times during the course of what's called post-trial motions, as well as the appellate process, cases can be resolved by settlement. So that's why it's important for you to ask every single attorney you're deciding whether or not to go to. When you see those verdicts being advertised or marketed by the law firm as being large and outrageous results that they've accomplished in the past, always ask the question, how much money did the client actually walk away with? So why do you need to know this information? Well, you need to know this information because chances are you're looking for an attorney and you want to find the right lawyer for you. So here's what I encourage you to do. If you have legal questions about your particular matter, if it happened here in New York, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I answer legal questions just like yours every single day. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at lawmed10@yahoo.com. I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm heading out now with my wife to this black tie wedding. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.